Yo, what up, hey, how you doing, guys? My name is Serge. Today we are back with another video, and this is going to be the return of Ways to Wear. Now, if you followed the channel for a while now, Ways to Wear was a series that I had done many moons ago where I would take one specific type of garment and show you how it can be worn typically in 3 different ways. But times have moved on. Nobody wants just 3 different outfits, so I figured I would take you throughout the week from Monday to Friday, and I'm going to be styling loafers. Now in 2025, most people know what they are, probably have them already in their wardrobe. And does it really require a styling video? No. However, I like to put my own little spin on things, and I figured I might be able to share an idea or 2 that you might not have come across before. So we have 2 pairs of loafers, the only 2 that I have currently left in my rotation. Firstly, we have the Gucci horsebit loafers. The crazy thing about them, the lovely thing about them is, wait, let me just move my head, is the front, very much school vibes in the UK, if you know what I'm talking about. And I love the shape on them. A little bit of a square toe, nice little heel to them, boom. Second loafer are the Sanjeev Raja loafers. Again, a bit more of a pronounced heel, definitely a bit more daring and out there in terms of the overall silhouette, but that's what we like to do. We have one that is a bit more standard and one that is a bit more daring and out there. And yeah, we're just gonna style them up. We're gonna do 5 different outfits. I'm gonna wear them throughout the week, so from Monday through Friday, depending on what the weather is like in Berlin, and hopefully we'll have something really cool. Okay, we're back in the studio, and this is gonna be the first outfit. Now I've decided to go all black, real simple, but this is like super efficient. It takes you from day to night. You could even go for dinner. You could even go on a nice little soiree. I think the leather trousers help with that as well, and the top being somewhat formal but also casual and just elegant. I think that's the word I want to go for. So on top we have the beret from Emile d'Or, AOD. Then we have the top from L'Or Artefact. I gotta ask Kelly actually if, I know the magazines was L'Or Artefact, but I don't know if it's also the clothing that goes by the whole name, or is the clothing just L-O-R-E. Either way, that's that on the top. I think it's called the Salomon top. I'm not sure if it's still available. He should be doing a restock of it because in my opinion it is absolutely beautiful, and it's such a unique piece that just can be styled very easily. And I'm a big fan of that. Now at the bottoms we have the rough leather shorts. I've been harping on about them for so long now. I've had them in my wardrobe for I don't know how many years, and I think they're just absolutely incredible. They look amazing, and on an outfit like today they just give it that extra little pop of something than a regular pair of shorts might not necessarily have it. And then for the footwear we have the Gucci loafers. Oh, and something else I get asked often is the socks. They're always from Uniqlo. But yeah, that is that for outfit numero uno, all black every time. Yeah. Now I don't know the order of which these outfits will be displayed, but in my opinion this will probably be the most casual take out of the bunch. This is pretty much my everyday uniform when it comes to summer. You have firstly the combination of white socks and black loafers. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Personally, I absolutely love it. Then we have the Wells Bonner X Adidas sweat shorts in this velour material. They're super light, they look amazing, and it just adds a little touch of je ne sais quoi to just an otherwise pretty standard pair of Adidas sweat shorts. For the top we have a vintage tee accompanied by a Sanjeev brown picnic flannel for a little bit of matchy. Now brown is very much a trending colour. I was going to say it's my colour, but I feel like everybody's wearing brown now, and for right reasons, because they look absolutely amazing. Now on top we have an ALD hat, and we have the Loafer sunglasses. I don't know the name for them, unfortunately. It's not the Paula Ibiza pair. It's a different, a bit more of a toned down variation of them, because the others are very flamboyant and very big. This is just a step down from that. But yeah, this is pretty much my most basic fit, but like good basic in the sense of it just being easy to throw on. You're still somewhat fashionable. You're not necessarily breaking anybody's necks with this outfit, but you feel good, and that's equally as important sometimes. I can already see it in the comments. People don't like it when you wear some big ass trousers over shoes, and they feel like the shoes needs to be the main thing. Now I get it in today's video because we are highlighting loafers, but it's not always the main star of the show, and sometimes it's fine with it being just subtly at the bottom. Now once again we have a real simple basic take on almost like a sportswear fit, if you will. This, I don't know, maybe it's just a track jacket that just reminds me of like football hooligans, but a bit more put together. Although saying that, football hooligans today are well put together. On top we have the track jacket from Supreme. We have a vintage tee underneath, but it can barely be seen. Now some people do like to go all the way up, and that's fine. Personally, I find this a little bit too tight, so a little bit of breathing room, can't go wrong with it. At the bottom we have some Sanjeev brown wide-legged trousers. These are samples. I don't know if they will ever see the light of day, but I absolutely love them. Like I've already mentioned in this video, brown, although it is the colour of the moment, is one colour that I absolutely love to see in my wardrobe. So I knew that I wanted to make some jeans in that colour. And I think we really nailed the fit and the weight and just everything about them. And at the bottom we have the Gucci loafers. Oh, and it's the same sunglasses as before. I still don't have the name for them. They're from Loafer, and I've just washed my hair, so my hair kind of does its own thing, and this holds it in place. I must say, the one thing that is really cool about documenting your outfits is that you're able to tell how much you're wearing of one thing. Again, I don't know the order of which the outfits are going to come through, but I know that 3 of them already have something brown in them. And this was just like a moment for me to even notice, damn, you do wear a lot of brown. There you go. So I lead by example. On top we have the Sanjeev, boom, with a side-eye sweater. At the bottom we have ALD. God, so many ALD pieces. This might have climbed as like one of my favorite brands. But I absolutely love these shorts, man. I mean, I love football, and they're football inspired. They're more of a casual take. Now, they are made out of nylon. I would love to see, and perhaps this is something that we should be working on, like a football pair of shorts that isn't made out of nylon, more like a cotton or a wool, or even a leather. That would be crazy. Uniqlo socks, which are yanked up quite high. Just stepping up. Yeah, actually, no, that's fine. I just had to look at myself in the mirror. And then we have the Sanjeev Raja loafers at the bottom. And for the cap, we have the... This camera is so wide angled. I'm so close to you guys. And yet there's still so much space. This is the Spring Summer 16 Surfer... What was the name of that collection? It's from SLP Spring Summer 16 with the American flag. Not to be mistaken for a MAGA hat. I'm telling you, this loafer shorts combination, it might be basic. In fact, it most definitely is basic, but you're coming out with some bangers, and they're so easy. And I think this is a reflection, even for me as I'm filming this, to be like, oh shit, like 5-10 years ago, I don't know if I wore shorts as much as I should have. I was always in trousers, which I still am, but these days I'm a lot more... I love wearing shorts. I love the freeing nature, and just look how much breezy it is, how and just how much air comes inside, and how simple. It's simple yet effective, and I feel like that's what 2025 is all about. Dress simply, but dress well. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a Sanjeev video if there wasn't at least one ever so slightly more formal approach to it. And that's what we have today. And I say ever so slightly because we are wearing like a worn to bits with holes everywhere low scoop neck t-shirt from Haider Ackermann. On top we have the ambush green kimono blazer, which can be done up if you wanted to. Give me a second. That's what that looks like. Clean and proper, but I like to just let it hang, and I think it just looks absolutely awesome this way as well. We have the ALD beret once again. Now, one thing that I've started to do with this one is to put it on and then pull the fabric ever so slightly backwards, so then you have like a Kangol hat shape to it, which I'm a big fan of currently. Once again, I had to sidestep to check myself out in the mirror. We have the Sanjeev crinkled trousers in black, and once again we have the Sanjeev black Raja loafers, and a detail that you probably can't see, but Uniqlo black socks. This is a bit more of a formal take on it. Still can be worn on non-formal occasions. I think the top half really helps in softening up the non-formal nature of it all, but it's still kind of fresh. Oh, there you go. I like this as well. nice little extra detail to kind of little something here and there, you know? I'm really feeling myself in this outfit. I like it a lot. I love this blazer. I love this t-shirt. I know that a low scoop neck tee in 2025 might not be everyone's cup of tea, but for me personally, all day, every day. Especially, I don't have the bod that I want, but with a nice bod, bro, I'm telling you, low scoop neck t-shirts, get that chest clavicle out and about, and yeah, you're on to a winner. When I'm talking about breezy, summer appropriate trousers, this is exactly what I have in mind. But yeah, I mean, this is our 5th outfit, so that must be 5 outfits already for this video. Back to the rail. Okay, so there we go. So that was 5 different outfits. Now, there were some days where I wasn't able to film, or the lighting was a bit all over the place, and in those days, I kind of filmed it on the same day, but I would just wear the same. I mean, you know how this goes. This YouTube, everything is fake. But we do have 5 different outfits wearing the loafers. And yeah, man, it was definitely an interesting thing for me. I mean, I wear loafers pretty much every day anyway, so this wasn't that far wild. But to force yourself to wear something continuously for a week, I think presents some interesting challenges, at least stylistically, which I was very much fond of. And I was pleasantly surprised by the amount of brown I wore on a day-to-day basis. Like, I love brown, don't get me wrong, but I didn't think I wore it that much until I saw the outfits that I put on, and I was like, oh shit, there's a lot of brown popping up here. With that being said though, I'm going to conclude the video right here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that other jazz, because it helps us out tremendously. And I'm very grateful and thankful for all of your support. Even if you don't do any of the above and you're just watching the video, then that's already a big thumbs up for me. Okay then, have a wonderful day. Take care. Peace.